Oh, I'm not gonna spoil ya. I'm just gonna tell you whether the movie is good, mediocre, or if it's really, really bad.
Hello, and welcome to Stories About Stories.
Squad about suicide. Say yes or something.
I don't want to do this episode, but unfortunately we've been injected with grenades.
Yeah, there's a guy in the corner who's gonna blow our heads up on his app if
Unfortunately.
if we don't do this. We had to. we both saw the movie.
We have to do this.
And now we have to talk about it.
Which is, hey, it's gonna be fun. We have to move on to them.
Okay.
Word by word.
Yeah. Okay. So, if for some reason someone out there has no idea what this movie is about, we'll give you a short plot description, but we'll do it word by word. You go ahead and start. Person
Thinks
that
the
world
is
in
peril.
so she forms
A
squad
of
criminals
to
do
shit
for.
her.
Isn't that pretty much it?
I
I guess there's more into it.
I'm
That's
pretty
the
sure
basic premise.
that's basically what happens. I mean,
That's the very basic premise. I mean, you can go
this,
deeper.
I don't
It
think
starts going into spoiler territory if you
I think
say anymore.
I think this might have been the first successful word by word
Yeah.
plot.
It was
that's
simple
great.
enough for us, and it actually was what happens in the movie. It's not
Yeah,
pretty close, at least.
So this black woman decides that it's the best way to combat criminals is to set them loose, which was a bad
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, well, I think what the squad is meant for, at least from what I've heard in the comics and other stuff, is that they use them to do like missions that like it wouldn't be okay for the government to do.
Right.
Because
That
then
was
they can
interesting.
Because then they can just say,
Mm.
"Oh, hey, those were just the criminals messing around, but we killed them. Wasn't that great?"
That was an interesting premise.
Yeah, I feel like in this movie, though, the mission that they get is just something that kind of happens, and then this guy in the government goes like, "Hey, we have this suicide squad now. Let's send them to do this thing."
Right.
So this isn't. I don't think this is the mission that they're kind of put together for.
Right. So there's
So it's
a
not-
villain called Evil Witch, who's an evil
Yeah,
witch.
she's the enchantress.
She
she's
wants
the,
to destroy
She's that
everyone.
freaking model person who was in Paper Towns with the eyebrows.
Oh no. You were still angry about that.
No, she wasn't the worst part
It's
of the
been
movie, though.
months.
I think it was the guy in that movie.
You're still angry about the Paper Towns
I'm just
movie.
glad that it's
We're
her
not
and
spending
the-
another
not the
40
guy in
minutes
it.
talking
Yeah, no,
about the
I'm-
Paper Towns movie.
Dude, I don't want to think about it.
You're so pissed off.
Yes.
So it's gotten awful reviews.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty bad reviews, at least like from actual critics. There's
Yeah.
been some people on YouTube and somewhere that have like been like more positive about it.
Right. I was
But
walking
I've
out the theater and the people outside were like, well, that was the shittiest movie I've seen all
Really?
year. Yeah.
What did you think? Let's go ahead.
Let's say it was not good. It was fine. It was boring as fuck. It could
Oh.
have gone. It was really boring.
Really?
Yeah, so boring.
I quite
None of the-
enjoyed it.
None of the characters had any depth. It was like one-liner, one-liner, one-liner,
Yeah,
one-liner.
yeah, I can see that, I guess, but I still enjoyed my time watching it.
I thought the Joker Harley Quinn relationship was awful. I didn't
Really?
want to see it happen.
Yeah.
It was like, it reminded me of a 15-year-old teen boy with a 15-year-old suicide girl.
Yeah,
And then they're
and,
like,
but
yeah.
they're two crazy people who
Yeah, but
are probably not like
The Joker
for
wasn't
each other.
crazy. The Joker was abusive.
Was he?
He didn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, not really. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do anything crazy.
I still liked his Joker though,
I didn't
but I
really.
think there wasn't enough of it, and he didn't really get to do much.
I feel like this was like meant for. This was like an ad campaign for clothing sales, wasn't it?
It's the hot topic.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
No,
I think
it's not.
it was like a hot topic ad campaign.
Oh, but I
For,
like
like-
the style though.
It was a cool style, and visually this movie was fucking rocking it. But
Yeah.
none of the characters were just.
Yeah,
It made
no.
no sense.
Oh.
No, nothing made any sense in this movie. Like you could.
Yeah, no, I guess.
It's
But I liked it if you can kind of shut your brain off a little bit while watching it. You can enjoy it and have a good time, I think.
Yeah, I just don't enjoy movies if there's no coherent world.
Yeah, no, I think they could have done much better with this.
Sure.
Even though I did like it overall. Probably
Sure.
much more than you did,
Probably.
but definitely much more than like the average reviewer from
Sure.
the looks of it.
I would give it a 4 out of 10.
I'd give it like an 8
Really?
or 7.
Those movies, that was an awful.
I liked it,
It's not a
though.
good movie.
I liked it.
Why would you like a 2-hour music video?
Just because of it's just because of that.
It's just a 2-hour
It's
music video
cool.
with Joker characters.
Man, it's
was
cool.
You could literally do the same,
It's
just
fun.
getting the costumes and getting my brother to write you some one-liners for the Joker.
Yeah.
Made no sense. None of it made any sense.
Yeah, no, it could have made much more sense and would have made for a much more, like, just an actual good movie. Now it's
Sure.
just kind of a hot
It's
mess.
a
that
music video.
yeah, kind of. It's a hot mess that I like for some reason, but
Because there's the Batman characters and you're obsessed with them.
yeah, kind
That's
of.
the only
Maybe.
reason.
I like some of the songs in it as well. And
Yeah, exactly. It's just
stuff
good
that
songs.
happens is pretty predictable as well, but
But like what I mean with it not making sense
Yeah.
is like we have this 6,000-year-old witch,
yeah.
and her power is what's her power? Teleportation.
Yeah, she teleports
Then she
around
can
and she
use
can
some
do some other
telekinesis.
stuff. She's just
She
magic.
can control people, and then
Yeah.
she can make massive vortexes of lightning skies with tornadoes.
She's a witch.
She makes no sense. None
Yeah.
of her abilities. None of it.
She's pretty overpowered.
Yeah, but she didn't win the final fight.
Yeah, no.
In the end, she was killed by a katana, by the person that had no powers.
Yeah.
She's 6,000 years old. How did she get tricked by her?
No, she's a stupid old witch. She doesn't understand the ways of today. I don't know, just because the movie needed to end. I guess that's a bit of a spoiler, but well, it's not really. What do you think that the bad person wins in the end, and the world is just, the whole shared DC universe is all darkness after that?
Yeah, but the
That's not a
Superman had died in this movie, hadn't he?
Oh yeah, well that's not a spoiler for this movie. It's a spoiler for Batman v Superman.
Oh,
which,
he dies.
Yeah, he dies in that one, but he'll
Okay.
probably be back
I
though.
don't care even a little bit because
Yeah.
it was none of the characters have any death. There's no death in these characters. They're just like that's the funniest thing was when this fucking guy, this climber guy.
Oh, the guy, he's Slipknot. Yeah, that's
Slipknot.
great.
Okay, we
He's-
have spent 20 minutes introducing all these characters.
Yeah,
That's this guy he can climb. And
yeah.
in his head he's going like, yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. I'm walking in here.
Yeah, they didn't even give me a backstory, really. They just tell us
He
the other
just said he can climb, and then he climbs, and then he dies.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's a funny scene as well. It's
Right.
fun.
There's a few scenes that are kind
They
of
could
funny.
have done a short little intro thing for his character as well to make it at least a little bit more of
They
a
didn't even
surprise.
want to pretend.
Yeah, they're just, hey, this guy's gonna die. By the
Yeah,
way.
he's dead. He's already dead. You just, like, I was thinking, oh, they're gonna kill him to show that the grenades are real, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're
Yeah, but I think it's funny because the Captain Boomerang guy, like, kind of tricks him into doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He's like, oh, this mind games.
I love the part where Captain Boomerang just
Yeah.
fucking ran with the beer. When
Oh, you
they're
mean
sitting
when-
at the table.
Yeah, there's the part later on in it where they're like at the bar. It's
Yeah.
been shown in trailers and stuff, and the Rick Flag guy, who's like their babysitter, basically,
Yeah.
is the army guy, and he
He
like,
disarms the
yeah, he
bomb.
goes like, screw it, you're free to go, and he disarms it, and yeah, Captain Boomerang just goes right away.
He just grabs his spear and
The
just
second-
runs
Yeah.
right that second. And
Yeah.
why does he come back? I don't know. Just
I don't know. He doesn't have anything better to do.
he has no powers. Right?
He throws sharp boomerangs.
Like basically the whole movie was like Harley Quinn going, "Hey, I don't know what to do. I'm quirky. I'm a girl. Ah, ha, 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 ha."
She's cool.
But she's not. She's not cool. That's not.
She is.
You can't be cool and then
I think
say,
she's
"Hey, I'm cool." Like, that's the thing.
She doesn't do that.
Yeah, she does. She's like, "I'm so crazy. Oh my god, look at me. I know I'm crazy." Oh, she's crazy. Like the movie's all like, "Look at me. I'm so fucking quirky. Look at my fucking movie moves." All of it.
Moving moves.
I know.
Check out these moving moves.
Like, the Deadshot knows he's cool because he can shoot
Because
things.
he's Will Smith.
Right. Harley Quinn knows she's cool because she's crazy. And then everyone else is just kind of there.
Yeah, that's the crocodile man. Killer Croc.
Who I hated. Awful character. You don't just make a character a crocodile and go with it.
No, but he's from Batman.
I know, but why is he...
But he's not in Suicide Squad originally. Apparently, a member who's in the Suicide comics a lot is a guy who's a shark. But they would have had to make him CGI, so they went with Killer Croc instead.
What the fuck did you do?
Yeah.
Seriously, don't go see this
Yeah.
movie. What a
No, you
awful,
should
awful
go and
movie.
see it.
No.
I think you might like it, whoever
I-
you are.
I would have been disappointed if I had paid for it, and I kind of did.
Yeah.
Why did I say this? Why? What have I
It
earned?
was better than the one we reviewed last time, Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
I definitely like this one more.
I don't like ad campaigns. I want to see movies.
I liked it.
What was good about it? Just
that
tell me one thing.
I like it. It's like it's
One single
because it's
thing.
cool. I like the Joker.
What?
But I want
He has
more
no
of him.
character.
Yeah, it does.
I'm a crime boss.
Yeah.
That's his character. That's all he is. There's nothing more.
He doesn't get to do much more. I mean, he also like, is he just playing with Harley Quinn, or does he really love him? I guess he does in the end. But there's the part where, you know, he does the transformation thing for Harley Quinn, or it's like Harley Quinn jumps into the acid and stuff,
Yeah.
and the Joker like is about to walk away because he's like, oh yeah, well that's enough of that. But then he like turns around and goes like, fuck it, I guess I really love her or something.
Their
Throws the jacket
relationship
off.
is the most. It's very and like I felt uncomfortable watching it. I was
Oh.
like, please, oh, this is not a good thing to show to teenagers, who are the only people who will like this movie.
And me.
Yeah.
It was,
I think you are a teenager. In your
Yeah,
mind, you are a
probably.
15-year-old girl. Are you a 15-year-old girl?
maybe.
No, but
I've just got
I've
just got posters of Jared Leto and like I don't know what else would I have, like My Little Ponies somewhere.
Like the potential for this movie would have been fucking epic.
I hope they do a sequel and they do it right that time around.
Like-
They actually go on a mission that they should.
Like a
go on.
morally grey mission.
Yeah, like I think from what I've heard in the comics, the Suicide Squad is mostly sent like abroad somewhere to like fight, I guess, like superpowered terrorists or like stuff that's in like countries that, you know,
Yeah,
it would
like-
look bad for the
yeah.
US to
Like
do stuff.
a group of superpowered criminals fighting a morally
Yeah.
illegal area, that's cool.
Yeah, but
A group of quirky characters fighting an ultimate evil is
Yeah,
not
that's-
cool.
yeah, I really hope that it does get a sequel.
I hope that they would make this one
And that
good.
it would be good.
That's
Yeah.
what I really wanted.
Yeah, no, I still enjoyed it, but it could have been a lot better.
You're really flipping on your opinion here.
No, I still like it.
Yeah.
But for
I don't
like,
know. How
like,
do you give it an 8? How do you give
just
this?
because I enjoyed my time with
What
it.
do you give?
The 2 points or 3, if I put it down to 7, is it's taken down by like, you know, the plot it's not the best. It's
It's
pretty
not a
basic.
plot. It's not a plot.
It's just a setup, basically. It's like, hey, yo, go do this.
It's literally, it's just saying, okay, characters, sure, there are characters. Oh, they gotta kill an ancient evil. Ooh,
Yeah.
spooky. Okay. The ancient evil, what does it want to do? Destroy
Just-
everything.
Yeah, because she's
She's evil.
she's angry. She's been trapped inside a small statue,
She has,
and,
yeah, she has
and now
powers.
people don't like her anymore.
Right. Like, basically, there's no plot. That's not a plot. That's a, like, a beginning of a plot.
Yeah, I guess.
Or it was 1500 years ago. It could have been the beginning of a plot.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like for me, I think, well, that's one of the major faults of it. I think they could have had a much more interesting story or a much more fitting one that would have, like, actually brought more good stuff out of this
Right.
whole setup with the team of these quirky, weird characters. It would have had actually more to do, sort of. But another thing is, I feel something weird with the editing or something. I know that, or I think I heard that there were like some reshoots to add more comedy to the movie, because some of the other DC movies had been like disliked because of being too serious or dark or something. And also a bunch of the Joker stuff was cut out of the movie apparently.
I didn't like him, so I don't care.
Yeah, I would have liked to see more of him though. Maybe not in this movie though, I'm not sure.
You want to see Joker all the time.
I do.
You are a Joker maniac.
Yeah. But I'll say this, I think they maybe should have had more of the Joker or less of him, because I felt like his inclusion in the like modern time stuff was just kind of like pointless. Like he should have maybe only been in the flashbacks,
Right.
or then like more in the story overall. Like maybe instead of fighting the Enchantress, the Joker should have done something more. That they could have had like some bit more basic mission or something, and then the Joker would have been more involved in throwing a wrench in that.
So-
It might have been more interesting.
Like, the character of the Joker
Yeah.
in this movie was like a crime lord, right?
Yeah, he's more of a crime lord in this one.
He's kind of like, he likes money and he likes Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
But that's not the Joker I want to see at all. I don't like the version of the Joker where he has a motivation and where he has a want. Because that is not the Joker anymore.
That's a part of him.
Yeah, but he
But
doesn't
it's
do anything crazy. That's the point.
He shoots a guy,
Yeah, but Harley
and he
Quinn...
leaves Harley Quinn to die in the car.
Harley Quinn's way more crazy than he is.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, he's kind of a coward, actually.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of an asshole. Joker's just kind of an asshole in this movie.
He lies in the middle of a bunch of weapons and some baby clothes and laughs on it. by
Sure,
himself.
but everyone else is crazy as well, so he doesn't like
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, no, he should have had a... I wonder if in some of the stuff they've cut out there was some kind of really messed up or crazy scene where he actually does something, rather than just
Right.
walking around and kind of saying that he loves Harley Quinn.
He kind of just did that.
Yeah, he had one part where he shoots a gun and laughs.
I think, like, if they made one character deeper and just made a movie around him or her, that would have been better.
Because, well, in a way, it kind of focuses mostly on Harley Quinn and Deadshot.
Yeah,
Doesn't
just
it? The others are
really-
kind of just background or supporting characters.
But Harley Quinn had nothing to her. She was just like a person that was kind of crazy. But she knew too much that she was crazy. She wasn't acting as if this is normal. She was acting as if I want to be quirky. That's the part that I didn't like. Like, you can't be special and know that you're that special. Right?
Well,
All the
I don't
things
know, I
she
wasn't
did,
bothered by it.
she was looking for attention more than, like,
I guess.
yeah, that's what I
Maybe.
That's I was
She
bothered
didn't
by.
have her put in a ranch, so she had to try and get attention. But yeah, I didn't like how the Joker was kind of just crammed into the like mission that they're doing. Harley Quinn's like
Yeah.
getting text messages from him with a little Joker emoji or something. And then the Joker just shows up like, and then he goes down, and he's never seen again until the very end.
Dumb moment.
What the hell?
What the fuck was that? And then he comes back as if we're supposed to care.
Yeah, just to, I guess, end the movie.
There was a bunch of stuff that I liked, one of which was...
Okay, so let's say some positive stuff. What did you...
I liked the scene with Deadshot's things.
The things?
Yeah, he was a fun character.
Oh, you like just Deadshot in general?
Yeah, he's like a
Did you like the... There were two, I think two little Batman cameos in the movie.
Yeah, and a Flash cameo.
Oh yeah, Flash was there. I think it was fun that they just used them like a little bit. They didn't try to cram them too much into the movie.
I would like to see Batman made like the Batman that was in this movie, and just made into a detective, like.
Because I think this Ben Affleck's Batman was one of my favorite parts about Batman versus Superman. Like I like this Batman, at least for now, what they've done with him.
Yeah, I don't like the Joker, but the Batman.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe
if they get back to the Heath Ledger Joker thing, then
I don't know. Maybe
would be interesting.
Maybe there's a bit more to that in this Jared Leto's Joker as well, but we just didn't get to see much of that.
Sure.
Because we don't get to see much of him at all.
So I think this movie needs to be smarter.
Okay.
Just smarter. Just too on the nose.
Yeah, for me, I wonder if some of that is all the like re-editing and reshoots they did. Like if this was originally meant to be different in some way, and then they were like, "Hey, you gotta make it a bit more fun."
Yeah, and also there was like this theme going on with these characters. Like they were just awful people, right?
Yeah,
and that's what the thing. But then they all kind of had a sob story behind it.
A little bit, yeah.
Which I don't like.
Except Boomerang, who's just an asshole.
I would love to see, like, Boomerang was interesting because he owned up to it. He was like...
He likes pink unicorns.
Right.
That's his sub-story.
Well, that's on the nose. That's so quirky.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much, I guess.
Like, he doesn't have to like the pink unicorn. He can just be an asshole. And I would have watched the movie if it was just 5 assholes doing their asshole thing. And then winning. And if those assholes were interesting characters, that's just watch the movie of assholes.
I'm choking on my...
I don't need to hear why they're
grenade
assholes.
thing.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean...
We're going over time, by the way. I think...
Yeah, we are.
He's flashing red over there.
Oh yeah, he's like, you've done your job, now stop it sooner.
Yeah.
We should have had a third guy in here. Like, he's a special guest, so he can show how this thing works.
I'm fairly sure that nobody would come. They would
also know that they're gonna be the one who gets blown up. They're like, hey, I've never been on this before, how come now you want me on the Suicide Squad?
If you know that someone's coming on this show, they're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Just as an example.
Now if we ever have a third person here, everyone's gonna be like, when's the pig gonna blow?
It's funny that you say everyone.
Yeah, all 8 viewers or whatever.
8? You're overestimating us. -5.
There's people actually taking views away from our...
There's people actively not watching us.
Yeah.
Either way, it's been 20 something minutes.
Yeah, and...
He liked it because he's 15 years old. I didn't because I'm a grumpy old man.
Okay.
Who doesn't?
At least it's sometimes it's the other way around.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Sometimes, but I want to see a sequel to this, and I want to see more of Jared Leto's Joker. Hopefully, it'll be fun. I want to see. There's apparently Ben Affleck is supposed to direct or at least write a solo Batman movie that he's in, and I hope we get to see more of this Joker.
I would watch that.
Like he's actually even said somewhere that he doesn't want to get started on it before they actually have a script that he's happy with. So hopefully that's gonna be good.
Anyway, this has been Suicide Stories about squad stories.
About squad suicide.
My name is Ben Affleck.
And I'm Jared Leto, motherfucker. Or something.
Good night.